Outside of Pentonville, Heather is stunned to see Stephen Lars with Elizabeth. Stephen says hello to his sister Lizzie, and his mother hugs him. Heather thinks Stephen has come for her. Liz hugs her brother, and Heather comments how it is such a coincidence that they both got out of prison at the same time. Stephen admits he has been out for a few months, and they have a lot to talk about, but not here. Heather knows exactly where they should go and drags him off. At the hospital, Terry tells Laura that Sam's surgery is underway, and Lulu is being prepped to go into the OR. She'll let her know when she has more news. Anna stops by and checks in with Laura, who is on her own for the moment as Rocco and Dante step away to eat. Anna offers to stay with her. Laura feels she might not be the best company. Laura thanks her for going to Africa to find Lucky and tells her how Lucky was heartbroken he couldn't save Lulu. Anna says Lucky kept a cool head in a crisis and risked his life to save Isaiah. Laura notes that because of that, Isaiah is here to save Lulu. Cyrus arrives and asks to sit with his sister, but Laura explains she and Anna are in the middle of something. Anna excuses herself so that they can talk. Cyrus offers to say a prayer for Lulu. Laura allows him to, and after, he says he'll leave her to her vigil. Laura asks Cyrus not to show up and surprise them unannounced again, to call her first. Cyrus gets on the elevator, and Anna returns with coffee. She's glad Laura doesn't trust Cyrus. Laura doesn't know what to make of him but has no illusions about him either. Laura asks Anna if she's heard from Valentin. Anna hasn't. Laura feels Charlotte should be here. Anna notes she's reached out to many contacts, but has heard nothing. She's not giving up, and neither is Laura. Laura spoke to Brennan, and he said very little. Anna thinks she can work another angle with Brennan. Laura says it's unhealthy for Charlotte to spend her life on the run, and she's unhappy with Valentin for taking her. Anna says Valentin couldn't have known this would happen with Lulu, and Valentin does know how much Charlotte means to Laura and Lulu. She thinks his decision to leave came quickly. However, she promises to find Valentin and bring Charlotte back. Diane and Alexis are working in the conference room, thanks to Terry arranging for them to use it. Alexis is trying to keep her mind off the surgery, and they discuss their upcoming cases. Their talk soon turns to Molly and Christina still being at each other's throats, Rick defending Ava, and Rick getting Heather's sentence vacated. Diane didn't know about Heather and fumes over the fact that the woman who almost killed her is going free. Alexis checks in on Christina over the phone and then tells Diane how Rick baited her into losing control in a public place. She knows Rick will crucify Christina on the stand. Diane is confident Alexis will have Christina well rehearsed. Alexis shifts to Diane's misery and Holly being back in town. Diane says she knows about Holly and is secure in her relationship with Robert. Holly is his past, and Robert's made a life for himself here. Soon, Holly will be off on her next con. Liz returns to work, and Terry asks how everything went. Liz admits her brother Stephen showed up out of the blue, and he and Heather went to Bobby's for BLTs. They wonder why Stephen has shown up. Liz feels like he's here to fix things, and at least she doesn't have to deal with Heather alone for the time being. At Bobby's, Heather orders sandwiches for her and her son and tells Stephen how glad she is that he's home. Stephen says Port Charles isn't his home any longer. Heather knows adjusting can be hard, but he'll remember why he loves Port Charles soon enough. She says she'll be rolling in dough soon, and she can get them a great house and swing set for Ace. Stephen explains he can't stay as he has a job in Arizona. He states that he's not staying, and neither is she. Stephen wants Heather to make a new life for herself in Arizona with him. Heather thinks they should stay here, and that General Hospital will take him back. He explains he's not a doctor anymore. Heather assumes he's still hung up on Olivia, which is why he doesn't want to stay. Stephen says Olivia is not up for discussion. Heather asks why he's here and why he wants her to go to Arizona. He explains they need to make amends, and family sticks together. Heather says some of her family is still here, and she can't leave Ace. Stephen explains that if they leave, she can leave her past behind and focus on who she is now. He says people here don't trust him anymore, and that's why he wants her to come with him. He says they could make a life without hurting anyone again or themselves. Heather agrees to go with him. However, there are things she has to do first.